It's getting out. I want to get my order in there for Christmas, so I'll have everything this time in time, probably.
Just give me an idea.
What did make you think of?
I got 2 chocolate tacos, but I didn't have no ice cream. So I'm like, well damn. But you know what? I could have seen the show.
Well, yeah, you could do that. They are, well, it is a cookie, so yeah.
Yeah, and I could took it out. That's the fucking.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, you Mary can come back in the golf, didn't they? You come back in the golf. These were 1, 2, 3. You're winning in 4 games to 2. But you need to win 12 or something. But the Tony, come back going well. Europe's only winning 2.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
The Raiders Cup.
Oh.
Back like I said, the last day.
Okay, here we go. I got one of them out. You got 5 bags of sprinkles in there.
There's some hot fudge in there.
Yeah, I got hot fudge too. But I'm just going to chill. That's all I care
I'm doing way better with that.
But I don't have any ice cream right now.
You, boo.
I don't have any ice cream right now, so I'm just going to shit.
You have a tub of frosting? I'm kidding.
I could put the chocolate on it.
You could. And Jimmy. And the peanuts.
Oh yeah, I got the little peanuts too. Let's go, Bucky. Hell yeah.
That's the whole point of the kit. Everything but the ice cream.
I need the ice cream now. Shit. I have one left. I won't tell Teresa. I had to put up anyway. Because I know
Yeah,
her.
that's great at the top, Christy.
What happened?
Them plants at the top.
Them plants. Oh, you know what? Shay just got me another picture that you guys should see. Picking up. And thank you. Oh, by the way, thank you, Giggles. They're fucking stunning. I'm so excited about them. Here's another one.
I've got me 20 seeds ready for Shorty here to answer Morocco. I just need to get a fucking packet from, I can't find one, that have been sent from another seed company to say Silverneer on the back. So I can put them into that.
Just pack them up with like a box of cereal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, send a gift item to the US and just put it inside of it.
Yeah. Just sitting there. Beautiful.
Here, I'm gonna put it up top, and then I'm gonna erase these pictures because I have to figure out how to put how to signature them off. If someone's gonna steal my fucking picture, figure out.
Yeah, you don't want that fast dragon. Oh, look at my flowers.
Yeah, every time.
I had cunts doing that with a wet cake I done. The colas were the size of bigger fucking Coca-Cola cans.
You need to make a homegrown creation.
Yeah, exactly what I
think it is. It's a watermark. But look, Giggles, look at that new one I just put up top.
How long have they got left, Christy?
Till mid-October, so a few more weeks. Then they're getting super chunky. Now they're starting to look like big fat.
Yeah, now they're really start putting the weight on. Yeah, I would see it.
Beers. Yeah.
And the trichomes start turning. Their orangey colour and their tan colour and their whatever you want to harvest.
And they're sucking up so much water.
Yeah. It's up to you then, whatever strain you want to plant when you harvest it with the trichomes.
Yep.
Most people don't realise that, like, the science and look at the trichomes before you harvest.
Oh yeah, no, I can't believe there are people pulling their plants right now. It makes me so sad to see.
Oh, they're so
they're making THCA. They're making THCA instead of THC.
Yeah.
Well, it's still on THCA anyway. Like it's always been THCA until you set it on fire. But it's got it's just immature cannabinoids basically. It's not reaching its potential. So you're missing out on a bunch of compounds that happen during maturity. It's just like eating a tomato that's kind of pink, but it's still like raw in the middle and it gets guts. Yeah, it's the same thing. Or with a banana before it gets box. Yeah.
What's that going to sound equal? It's not going to tackle. And you go up at the top, and that's when you decide 70% better I
I want the whole thing to be milky, and then I'll pull it. We don't want it too long.
I think 70-60% might be tan.
Oh, you can never really. Yeah, all the county box.
Yeah.
When I convert them anyways, I end up doing a lot of that in the oven. So I just put it on all of these are my edible.
All that goodness.
How do you think my edibles are so good? My edibles are so good because I use top shelf flour, punch in it, and straight I do. Like little leprechaun challenge.
It does make me twitch when I think about you dunking all that goodness in some ice water. I'm just saying.
I'm taking them right off the stalks and they're going right into the deep freezer. Yeah. And then we're going to make wine frosting and then I'm going to make a ball.
Yeah, that's wait in the freezer. We're in a fridge anyway.
Yeah, you know what? There's no reason why I shouldn't have lollipops around all the time.
It's 420, bitches. Burger.
Coffee out of a giant. I'm like a giant right now. Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420, everybody. We'll play this tune now. Play.
It's 21:20 here. Oh my God, David. David!
My God, exactly right. Yeah, go.
Oh my God, David. Can it do music, dude? Dude! Beginning this concert, dude! Oh my God. Did you get started then? Don't be smashing. You are right there. The Death Star is real. Hey.
Did everybody smoke? Everybody's talking. Yeah.
It's because we're talking about weed over here.
We're talking about weed here.
He's showing me pictures from his account, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to watermark all of them. He's got pictures out there. I don't know if you follow him, but he's got all the plant pictures in it.
Where at? On Facebook or on here?
On here.
Oh, I don't follow him.
What the hell?
I don't ever see him anywhere except on you. People do.
I know, I'm picking now. Here, I'll put it underneath.
Okay. We're looking for way.
Yeah, I want to.
Huh? Like I thought you should go up and look at it. Sticky. Like the trap I did sticky. Yeah, it looks sticky. You know what you do too. It looks sticky. Look. You thought this was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to eat that high?
You want to get high?
I love get high. Might as well.
Let's go. All right, I put it somewhere. I think I put it under like the first pictures I posted up with the whole book. There it goes.
Okay. I'm gonna play another song. Since nobody didn't want to talk. Why don't you play another song, Dave? There's Buzz. I'm not gonna play another song now. I'm gonna talk to my brother. What's up, man? I just improvised my way into a buzz because you're supposed to use Christie's chocolate tacos with ice cream, but I ain't had no ice cream, so I just put chocolate on the shell and ate the shell. There you go. That'll work. How's the mom? Oh, she's good. Everybody. I'm doing good, man. Christy's all excited about her plants. You see the pictures down there in the bubble, bro? I did. That shit's fire. Well, I think it's some up at the top. Yeah, there's some up at the top, too. She just put another one down at the bottom. They just took. Yeah. That's the new one there. Damn, that's pretty. So what you been up to? I ain't been up to shit, bro. Getting high, hanging out with my son, shooting the rifles and the fucking, what you call them? They got all kinds of names. They all ARs. Draco, all this other shit. Shooting the rifles with my son, just fucking off. Yeah. How about you? You ain't getting in no trouble with drink? No, I ain't doing shit, bro. Got no money. Got no money. And I got a quarter pounder of this weed at this Joker's, and my guys don't like it. They ain't gonna buy it. They don't move it, so I'm gonna smoke it, rob it. What is it? Small? It looks old. It's dry. Got it cheap. Yeah. It's not cheap. I'm selling it cheap. Kevin can't smoke it because he's got lung cancer. Makes him cough too fucking bad. I hadn't had no complaints from nobody else, just Kevin. I just need some more strains. He liked it because it was cheap, but he can't smoke it. You know what I'm saying? Right. I told him, I said, well, that's why it's cheap, because it's dry a little bit. Yeah, I'm selling it for $40 a quarter. So I'm still doubling my money. Yeah. You got them cheap. Well, I mean, oh man, what'd you get for it? Oh, I didn't give him much. You know what I'm saying? Because I went and picked it up too. So did you give him $1 for it? No, hell no. But you trying to get $60? Well, hey, I can't be so cheap, man. If we do what we have to do. That's right. On my other 60 a quarter, so. But they ain't buying it. No, so that's why it's, yeah, it's might go cheaper. It might go cheaper, I'm just saying. It might go get my money back cheaper, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes me cough like a motherfucker, dude.
I like you go get over.
Yeah. It gets me high as fuck, but damn if I don't pay for it while I'm smoking it.
I'll give you what you gave.
I don't smoke. You know that?
No.
Yeah, I gotta make $10 off of that shit.
Well, yeah, smoke the good night, right?
I know, right?
That's 180.
That's a
Still
lot of
cheaper than what you got.
Yeah.
What you got in it.
What? How much were you charging for a zip of that? I want to know now. It's so bad.
How much was I charging for it?
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah.
That's a little about 2.5 times what I paid for it.
That's scary.
Yeah. Well, it's 2.5. Yeah. No, they're just red flag for us anyways. But just in general, that's a lot of money if it's not smokable, though.
Well, I mean, it is smokable, just not for Kevin.
For you.
Well, it makes me come.
I used the top. I used the top shelf shooter.
Yeah. They've been spoiled.
They've been smoking what was.
Yeah, you go around and get the shit they have to buy from other motherfuckers, and you can't smoke it either. And it comes.
Okay. That's fair then. I know that like you're always like
there's only me and one other person in this town that gets bud sweet, and I know who he is, so we don't cross each other's tracks. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with his customers. He don't fuck with mine.
So this is Jay's account. I'm gonna actually swap back over to my phone died, and I'm like, give me your phone, so they know who. They can look at the weed pictures because I don't post up a lot of them.
Well, you know what?
Well, I have been because I'm like psyched about the outdoors, but in general, I don't usually.
I don't see you at all in the whole freaking space. I mean,
her name's Jason. She's on her old man's account.
See, it shows everybody shows fucking this.
Yeah, but he's got all the weed pictures on his account.
I see the
That's why he get followed.
I see the
Yeah.
I think we had our first space for colors.
Did you?
I seen that, and it was a full space. There was 70 people in there.
Loaded up to it. I seen at least 50, whatever, 50 others.
I stand by on my. There are a lot of people in there. So.
That's awesome. Those are very, very fun. Not really. That ain't why we had it.
Just trying to get out there and get noticed.
Yeah. Gather, man. Learn one another. Talk. Text.
Yeah.
One another. Talk about what we got planned. What's coming up. What's going on.
Yep.
And we gave away 100,000 colors in space.
That's sweet. Shit, I should have went there.
I did tag your ass.
Did you? I don't know where I was at.
It's 8 o'clock.
Oh shit. I was probably still asleep.
Yeah, I seen you up earlier than that. I figured you were up on bed.
Yeah, I was up early. My light turns on too sometimes for some reason. I don't know why.
But it was a really good informational space, and we did feel like we did like, at least getting some people that were this way, and so we got 50 plus, people started reaching out and tagging. After had like 23 in there to begin with. It just healed right up, man, after people started,
That's cool. We are being here and Tone. Pretty long. Oh, Jason. Jason's job. Brown's coming back with her name. She feels out of place. Dude, what you up to, man? Just getting fucked up. What you done this weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
Body chart, like,
I'm just like,
there's also Queso has this fucking collection of that the Jetta or something, Vegeta or some shit. BEGT.
I saw that, yeah.
You got that.
But the same guy that drew the beast is drawing is doing the art on these pandas. So,
I seen like a flash of it, like they're trying to show a flash of something.
yeah, they don't really show nothing.
Right, I seen that.
There's only going to be 444 of them. So,
and it tagged the artist, so I went and checked out the profile of the artist and got a gist of what.
Yeah, he did the art for he did the beast, and he did all the stuff, you know.
You got any calls planning on men?
I got a court clean on the floor now. I'm hoping somebody's going to buy it. So I have enough money to man. I told Pappy, I told him I was selling the cork, and he said, go ahead, man.
Is it a separate quality than what you've been having problems?
Oh yeah, this is not at all the same.
You made it nice.
Yeah.
So that's what's giving you a problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is on leaf. Or poly.
Right.
But Corkland's on ETH. I'm selling it, and then I'm gonna send the ETH over to Poly Chain and swap it for Poly.
Made Mass has Solana section now too, don't it?
Yeah. I might add a Solana wallet to it.
I had both.
I ain't either, but you know what? I'm tired of getting rugged on goddamn pound.
You just gotta be careful about what you're doing. If you see something that you know you ain't supposed to be in there, get rid of that picture. Just hide it. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I got so much shit hidden in my fucking wallet that's steady. I'll go to one of them incinerators and let them burn all the shit they can.
Well, see, I tried that with this one. It wouldn't burn it, so I can't get rid of it. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with it.
You know what you're going to have to do?
Probably just delete the wallet.
Get your seed phrase, write that motherfucker down, save it in a safe spot, and throw that bitch up in the air. Get it off all your devices.
Yeah, I could do that. And see if it'll come back clean.
It's still there. It's still there. It's just like my old MetaMask. I've done the same thing, man. I can pull that some bitch up because I have it, and I throw it right back out there just to make sure I do it. I didn't fuck with it. You know? I didn't fuck with it. But I can pull it up, man. So it's capable of doing it. Just make sure you got your seed phrase. Delete that motherfucker completely off every fucking device you have it on. And start over with a new one.
And then just import that wallet.
And then when you still got it, you know what I mean? It's still there in the fucking
right.
Yeah. But to bring some kind of balance to it, right? That's what a 404 would do. Like it makes a liquidity pool, but it's not a 404.
And as long as there's activity in the community or in the original set of assets, right, it should theoretically work. The only way it doesn't is if everybody stops, if everybody drops the activity, if there is no value. And even then, you're just told and buying when you have enough accumulated token. I don't know, man. It seems like a win-win here, especially for a community that still has value.
Yeah. But it's dependent on volume in that asset token. Because that's what's driving the purchase of it. So
Absolutely.
You gotta get enough money into the token, which I don't know how that translates to the amount of Ethereum that it has to buy a thing unless it does a swap.
Yeah, it's doing a swap from token to Ethereum. What tokens will need, right?
Okay, so let's talk about this in really basic terms because I'm not very good at this market maker shit. So let's say people put $100 into the token, and that's enough to buy one $100 Godfather NFT. Okay, so it buys the Godfather NFT, so it's swapping it for 100 in ETH, and then swapping the 100 ETH, $100 in ETH for one Goblin token, so it still has the same amount of money, right? So then it's parked in an NFT that it automatically lists for 1.2x what it bought it for.
Correct.
And then when it sells, it now has 120 bucks.
Yeah.
So it has 120 bucks, and then it takes the profits and buys 20 bucks worth of the token and burns 20 bucks worth of the token.
It's a token. Yeah.
Okay. So then it's got ETH. It doesn't own its own token anymore,
But it does have the asset, which is what the token is trading on at this point.
right? So it would have ETH at that, but have left.
Yeah.
Or ETH, whatever.
Either way, yeah, same thing. Because at this point, it's negligible, right? Like it doesn't make a difference anymore. We're not in that gas mindset right now.
So before anyone puts money in, its value is dependent on the NFTs that are stored in the contract already, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, which they get like 20 Goblin Town NFTs. So is it trying to sell those at 1.2 times what they were put in as?
I don't know.
Or those just collateral?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to try and sell the original set. I'm not sure, but I really don't know.
And who owns the original tokens? Is it the person that created it?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the platform.
The platform.
And the collection gets some, right? But I don't know how much, and I don't know what they're doing. That's the other part.
That's the part then.
Yeah. Yeah. But we've got time now. I was prepared to act this morning without knowing, right?
Yeah, I was too. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
I mean, it seems to me like it's a win-win. It really does. Looking at the historical performance over the course of a week, and I know we said earlier that a week in crypto is really like a month, right? But that punk token went from 4 zeros and 7 to 9 cents yesterday before this news.
What pump token?
The punk token, like the punk, what's it called? Punk strategy is what it is. Yeah, because it's God's strategy.
Oh, okay. But do you think these motherfuckers, this the thing though, like, are you looking at this long term?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not at all.
In and out, baby.
playing a game. This guy's name is Ocean Compliant Glory Hole.
That's funny.
It's steel reinforced around the side, so you can't get any problem.
So how much did punks run? Like 1,500%? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Something really ridiculous. And I'm not looking for that kind of return on Goblins Down, but I don't think 5 is out of the question, just from the simple fact that it's new and people jump onto it just to jump onto it. Look at the value they've had already. It hasn't even dropped. I wonder if that'll affect it, though. I really do.
Well, and I wonder if the contract issue will affect it.
I don't know about the contract issue, especially if Goblin Town is the first one to be released after the contract issue is settled. I think that's bullish for Goblin Town, maybe not necessarily for the platform, but definitely for the Goblin Town action. People are going to fuck around with it just to see if they get exploited. I would prefer if Goblin Town was first, honestly.
Did any of the other ones tank at all from this?
I don't have any. I haven't looked.
Please arrive at the pickup point before 6:56 a.m.
I didn't look at the rest yet.
Yeah, I wonder if the ones that were affected, if they took a big enough of a hit and they had enough upward pressure, like something as popular as punk. Goblin Town's fine, but you had like Squiggles or one of the other
B-Bits. I think B-Bits was
B-Bits
already affected. Yeah.
I just wonder if there's going to be like a big rebound, like the rubber band effect.
Here's the thing.
It was on its way up, it pulled back.
The exploit I read earlier, they were not able to extract anything from the contract.
Mm-hmm.
They were simply able to swap assets on the contract. So they replaced one NFT with another NFT from the exact same contract.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be looking at trait rarity at that point for your loss, not your full price. Especially if it was one of the ones that was held within the treasury, like within the account. Then who cares about the loss? That's part of the fucking game. But like they still don't want it operating that way because that's value to them, I'm sure, which is why they shut it down. I don't know that there was a real exploit as in they took money out. I don't think they did. They were just able to swap assets.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that makes sense to me why Goblin Town pumped, because people were sweeping the floor to make it so the first one that has to buy is a higher floor price.
Correct. And anticipation, theoretically, right, of not necessarily an airdrop, but the floor price rising because of this activity, which is happening to the rest of them, right? Like, even if you buy it today, 0.25, when it goes live, 0.35, and I'll take that 0.1.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that 0.1 is like
$400.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
That's a light bill for a stripper.
Something is going on though. So I looked at OpenSea and had a lot of old collection. Remember like Blancs? Like stuff that had hype but then just failed miserably. There's a ton of wet bids for like 0.003 on things that had no bids on any of them for the last 2 years. Somebody's blanket bidding on older hypey NFTs.
Part of their token launches to place bids and to buy $5 redemptions and shit like that. They want to see action on the marketplace. I'm assuming they're trying to either ID or ICO or sell. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do. They want value on the platform and active users, multiple active users. That's the only reason they're doing this.
All right, it's time to launch Dirt Turds.
And whatever the payoff is, it's not going to be worth the effort. It might be worth whatever you spend, if you spend any, but it's not going to be worth the effort.
Yeah.
We've seen that many times before. We haven't had a good airdrop in a long time.
Now this would be interesting. What if you launched an NFT with that tokenization token thing, put like 5% of the NFTs into that vault, and then promise people an airdrop for holding after so long?
About to arrive at the destination,
Token
please choose
synergy.
a safe place to park.
What the thing would help drive the floor play. That's the problem with a lot of these. If it doesn't fire off, right, it dies out. Right? It's just, yeah. So I wonder if you could create a, what do they call that? Like a perpetual motion machine. You know, you put some energy into.
Yeah. All you have to do is tap it once and it keeps going.
Mm-hmm. Because if you can get the token going, it gets the NFTs going. And if you get the NFTs going, then it gets the token going.
But they still operate on different markets, right? You still have a different market for the NFTs and the token.
Good morning.
It's not a 404, but it is a 404. It's just fucking lazy.
It's the contracts are all on Ethereum, right?
Contracts are all on these,
Yeah.
If this works out, somebody will do the exact same. Frank will do the exact same thing on Solana.
Yeah.
And he'll start off with fucking D-gods.
Received last digits 1203 passengers on now boating Sydney Airport International Terminal 1 deliver passenger. Make sure to buckle up.
I'm sorry, 700 sold. Forgive me.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
What
Wild. Going to see David Byrne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He puts on such a great fucking show, man. He made a joke the other day on Haley's show. It was cracking me up. Woman that Trump hired to be one of their lawyers. When they were asking her how she got hired, said
That's
she
cool,
showed up
man.
in Mar-a-Lago in a suit.
You are fucking weird.
Retard
Ginger.
Being one of Trump's lawyers, can you imagine if we ran into David Byrne in the 90s? You're hired. Yeah, his new shit's really good too, man. Like, he's just an interesting guy. I bought like 3 of his books. He wrote one about music, and then he wrote one about traveling around the world holding bicycle. It was really interesting. And just talking about all the weird art shit that he's done. Like, if you go to New York, they have these bike stands all around the city. That like the bike stands represent the different districts. Like he designed, he made them weird shit. Funny one about the bike thing. When he was traveling like Central and South America, he like riding around towns on his bike just to see what it's like. But these hotels there really frown upon bikes because it's like the lower class ride bicycle, right? So they would make David Byrne fucking take his bike around to like the step and bring it down. Like though too, it's one of those ones that's also folds up like the size of a suitcase. Never got into bikes in my 80s. That was okay, but man, between buses and fucking cabbies and people in Chargers, Dodge Charger drivers for some reason. In a year, I think I almost been killed about 30 times. Oh my goodness. You get fucking doored. Buses just pull over and not look at them. They're in the bike lane. Oh yeah. Just fucking pull over into the bike lane to stop and let somebody out. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You made an excuse. I want more to look at that car, Cup. Yeah. Still don't know how I feel about the suicide interior, as you call it. Funny thing is, the only other time I've heard like that is when somebody gets a car all black, with all the black everything, with the black interior, then murdered up. Yeah. I was like, suicide interior, that's a new one to me. Yeah, the first one of the 2025s I saw was that dude in the parking lot at 7-Eleven. I ended up, and he like opened the door and showed me around. He had that red interior, and I was like, it's fucking awesome. But it's all fun right before you join. I get it. The first time I sit in the car and realize that a pen is burst in my pocket, and I've stained the fucking seat, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Is it leather? Yeah. What do you? You have no idea how many times I've had like Sharpies or pens fucking break because I fucking throw them in my pocket. Nice thing is I found a same car black interior of your pump for $1,000 cheaper. So one of two things: I can either go get that, or I can use it as a negotiation point. Brand new. Yeah. So the crazy thing is the MSRP on these is like 40, but they're selling for 34. So this one's selling for 34.6, and I'm gonna look at because they got the new 2026s out, and I gotta get them the fuck off the lot. Yeah, I told you. That's what we wanted to do instead of you. So it just didn't make sense. That and the fact that you're not going to get free copies. Yeah. New car. They did have a deal running for the 2025s with like 0.9% interest for 60 months. Yeah. And I'm like, no, if I can get that, I don't even know that I'd put because I've got 20 to put cash down on something. I don't even think I'm going to do that. I'd rather invest that. Yeah, you're better off. You get better than 1% back on it no matter what. Yeah. I could put it in my fucking my Marcus account and get almost 5%. Yeah, there's no reason to throw that down. Yeah. Yeah. Not unless you just need the cheaper note. Yeah. Just put it on Bitcoin. No, it's not. Yeah, absolutely. Look at what depreciated out of the car in 5 years. Ecstatic. If we're going to separately, like we have to buy to this spot. Exactly. If anything happens to it, you'll be able to claim it. It's not what you put in, but profits. Into fucking fixing whatever happened to it within 2 years. Did I tell you the goofy ass thing I did this year, Cup? No. So we have that one. No, we've got our HSA at work, which I don't use. I don't use it to pay medical bills. I just pay my medical bills. So I'm using it as another retirement account. So I had like 15 grand in it. So I threw it all into the fucking Bitcoin ETF at like, what Bitcoin was at, like 77.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't stupid.
My fucking health savings accounts in Bitcoin. I'm shocked they didn't call me. Fidelity called me when I tried to do that in my 401k for a chunk of it. Just to make sure I wanted to do that. I know. I did that one especially. Like, well, I'll check. Oh. Hey, buddy. Car's 36. No, 34.
That's not as good.
Does he like to try to look for it? Why the experience? When I get to experience it, it's an issue where we can't provide you the life experience or transfer. Give me what the experience. I got an issue.
I've used Intuit forever for their tracking stuff. I forget what they used to call it, but now they bought Credit Karma, so every month I get my credit report for free. No, I just like to know where it's at, up, down, good, bad. See what affects it. Like, I figured out if I pay my one credit card bill down that I pay for everything on, so I just pay everything on that, get points, and then pay it off. If I pay it off 3 days early, my credit score goes up like 5 points because of when they check it versus when it's paid down. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
I need to come over here. I know it makes it's an American hat.
What's funny is you can. It is kind of fucked how the credit shit works. Like, so when Jess and I first got together, her credit score was in the fucking shitter. And she never really had a lot of credit cards, and so she didn't have a lot of history that way. She had like a car loan, student loans. That wasn't enough. So I literally just added her as a user to my credit cards, and her score went up like 200 points because it looked like she had access to all this credit. Like, oh, you're doing great with it. So then she was able to actually take out her own cards, and then everything's fine. But it's like getting over that hump of like, they'll only give you credit cards with like 30% interest when your card's in the shit. So it's these days isn't the base rate like 18 or 20%? It's fucking retarded. Yeah, it's insane. Oh yeah, no, it's a fucking scam.
Yeah, you gotta
deal here, Gov?
The total trading volume, Aston.
On what?
Are you going to see orchestra or something?
Yeah, buying cars, fixing crazy.
Hi. You're not even like on some lit ass energy, Rich. What's going on?
No, I just needed to move around and be social. So it's all good. We're having fun, Sam. Don't fucking shit on my parade. I'm glad you're here, though.
Shit. No, bring your version of fun. You like you too. Why are you whispering?
Favorite concert's going to.
David Byrne. He was the lead singer of the Talking Heads.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is. It's a sleep place.
Yeah, she does. Her dad made her listen to it.
Exactly. Good shit, Rich.
Oh yeah, what time is it over here right now? Jesus.
5:10.
No, yeah, I'm over here. Where you at? Sorry.
5:10. Oh my god. Lisa's been sounding like that all day.
Like what?
Yeah.
The
Like that.
damn height? 47. Touch 47.
You will find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. You may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Try not to find myself. I'm here, but I want to find myself.
Oh, did the Saints win? Fucking Dobbs did. Fuck, did the Saints win?
19-31.
Ready to pop that pussy.
Wow. Oh, I have a hot date, John. It's gonna be fine. No.
The extra reason to pop the pussy.
No. Liquidation. No. No. Amy with 2 E's.
Amy.
No.
Right.
Sam, I'm at that age where you invite your ex-friend's ex-wife to a concert because she's hot.
Oh, that lady's a hot girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rich is definitely popping up this
Pussy. I can't get over how funny that word is. Sam, when I go pick her up, I'm gonna have Let Me Sniff That Pussy playing and not tell her it's a song I made. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is the latest hit. All the kids are listening to it. That pussy, better let me sniff that pussy. I'm rocking that chocolate. If it's stinky, I'm stocking it.
Show it to her and let me know what she said. Let the chat. Yeah. Oh, report.
No. I'll make sure I'll make sure she's drunk before I play that one. I don't want to scare her out of the gate, Sam.
Scare her? She should be enticed.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for getting in my car. Here's my favorite song by a band called Ass Rape. That was, they're Dutch. That's rough. There's a really funny, filthy, like metal band from the, I think they were around the 80s and 90s called Turbo Negro. They have some really funny, fucked up songs.
Wow, what? Sounds crazy.
I'll send you a couple links, Sam.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go jump in the shower.
Bye, have fun. Wash the pussy. Yeah. You're probably good side. Let's go.
Here we are. Thank you.
opinion about something. So, yeah. Does that sum it all up?
Look, yes. Probably about a backwards.
Well, no.
Speech their mind in the country where people fought and died for things.
Well, I'm not into any big country. Honestly, like, I'm not into any big country. I don't believe in war. I don't believe in any of that bullshit. So my opinions are my opinions. Whatever. Of course, and you know, we have our military here. I grew up in a military town. I don't believe in our military people fighting for bullshit narratives, you know, because
They fight for you to be able to say something that someone else doesn't agree with, right? Without crossing that line.
yeah.
There's some little happy medium here. That's what people fought and died for. That's what gives us our democracy, kind of an only real to go in the streets and say, fuck this guy, he ripped us off.
Right.
Fuck it.
And I support the military. I support the military because you know what? That's right. They give us the fucking right for all these other little bitches to be up on here talking their little shit. So
Volunteer army. Yeah, volunteer army too. So all those weapons. Once you walk veterans website, if you didn't serve, you can just be like, did you serve? No. Go thank the fucker. Because that's the reason we don't have a draft. Right? These guys decide to sign up with other extra shit.
I'm curious though. I mean,
subject. Oh, it's justice.
yeah.
There's no way
It is a
you can have that talk without it turning into an argument.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. It is a sensitive subject, and even myself, I go back and forth. I mean, and everybody deserves to be able to research and obtain information to make an informed decision. My problem is when we are, you know, getting that information. My mind changes periodically based on information I get. So does everybody else's. So I feel like we should all. But now, if my view on that has changed, you know, I don't think some little bitch ass in his mama's basement should be recording every fucking thing I posted from 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's bitch move, you know, and nobody.
It's a certain stuff. That's what's weird.
And that they're allowed to do it.
A statement that triggers them more freedom of speech. That's how we work.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like they get hurt and then they're like, oh, this is horrible. It's like, hold on, you get started this.
Yeah, I mean, they're allowed to do it, but they're bitch for doing it. Yeah, because
you want to do it here. It's annoying. Yeah. With some things I'm really personal, but yeah. It's your fucking right. I mean, you do it in a way that doesn't involve swastikas or some fucking horrific hate statement. You're exercising that thing that makes me uncomfortable, which reminds me that's the fucking point of freedom of speech. It's not the shit you fucking agree with. It's never been about the things you'd like to say the thing that you don't agree with. That's the most powerful part of freedom of speech. It's going to come back around to you. You're going to get a chance to do the same fucking thing.
But the thing is, like, you know, I mean, who would send you like a thing of DMs about me?
Oh,
like, what?
It's just like a committee of overlord losers who just have to kill joy. That's the best way I could put it, if I had to be honest. And I just don't care what they have to say anymore.
Well, why wouldn't they fucking do it to me? I mean, they don't have the balls.
The comment box is full, and I don't give a shit.
They don't have the balls to send it to me.
Just what people do. Wait, you want them to send the did you know section of your DMs? It's just like, no, I didn't. I didn't need to know.
But they don't have the balls.
Clarify with the actual person instead of trying to use me as a crash test. I need to go ask them.
I wish they would send it to me. I'm putting it out here in public. Send that shit to me, you bitch ass motherfucker.
Alright. We're all good. We're all good. Just stood on business here. Yeah. Got back home.
Say it slower.
Say it slower.
To me, you bitch ass motherfuckers hiding in the DMs, because what I say, I can stand on, and there's nothing. Why don't you fucking ask me about it instead of being a little shit going in somebody's DMs trying to fucking crucify?
Will you marry me? Streaming this in Vietnam because it's profitable out there. I don't know what their algorithm does, but it kicks more money. I need you to take it from the top, and I'm going to hear that slower, but it's choice. Hey, let me get some. It's just because when he said to say it slower, he just didn't. Speak it in time. You're going to hear that. Teach it to you. Good. She's a moody, but she's a little submissive at times, and I like this. We got to trade off once in a while. Polarity, waltz, you know? Tell me. That's what they tell me. What did I do? I went out for a smoke. Sunburst. I started listening to something. One of you guys should take over. Right? You got the tribe assembled now. You can start to get space with at least 4 to 6 people. It'll be fun. What challenge you guys get out? Hasn't started space a long time. I don't know if I thought I did the other night. Don't pick up the ball. Thank you for well, you guys are so lower. Get your brains down. If you're Claire, you're just kicking it, amazed by life. Tender, she's waiting for the next one night stand. You're also kicking. You're a rabbit hole.
My first patent 3 weeks ago, which I'm pretty proud of. I actually just submitted my patent for my large language model for an agentic team, and I think I'm the first person who's probably figured it out. So I'm actually proud of that, right? Especially for someone who's not a coder. So I didn't use AI at first because AI has the tendency to loop you into fucking circles, right? Random circles, especially when it gets off, when it gets exhausted, right? And especially if you're using it at a certain time where it's also being exhausted by.
I know what I say about that. I kind of get the mandolin thing up. Everybody start out. You got a pretty mouth, boy. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Gotta go. The one you don't want to hear when you're going down the rivers. I'll be a huckleberry. I mean, after that, bacon was different. Want bacon with your eggs? But now just have the eggs. Does anybody think it's a little weird though that during that movie that they chose Ned Beatty out of the 3 guys that was there? Yeah. The book? That's just think about it, you got Burt Reynolds. I figured they'd go right after him. Think about it. And then you got fucking, you got, I forgot that other dude's name. He wasn't the brightest. Then you got fat ass Ned Baker right there. And all he can say is, oh no, motherfucker, swing, you dumb. It's swing, cut. You got to jump the river, swim like a motherfucker. So I know you're bad.
You just like usually do cage and then baby kind of assemblies. They went with what they do.
Hey, you ain't wrong. That's a good way of putting it. I like that.
I don't like it at all. I think it's a horrible thing. But
yeah, it's not just a horrible, it's a horrific thing all the way around. You literally.
Since the scientists have already fucking brought back the fucking dire wolf, the next animal that those motherfuckers need to bring back is the Irish elk.
the woolly mammoth.
Oh, the Irish elk. The Irish elk was about the size of a freaking full-grown bull moose.
And the woolly mammoth was like 3 times bigger than that. So
I can have y'all little tiger claws and tooth and saber tooths and all that bullshit. Give me a pterodactyl. I'm flying, bitches.
Give me a fucking T-Rex and a fucking Triceratops.
I need a pterodactyl.
Fuck, you know what? Fuck that. Give me a damn dragon and I'll be happy. I want a dragon.
Okay, they fly too, so that's not terrible.
I want a dragon to ride. I want a fucking dragon to ride.
I can say I can ride a dragon, but the dragon's not a dragon. Yes, I'm only halfway in court today. Give me time. I ain't dropping.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Okay, now I'm getting somewhere. Let's go to Calvin Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. I know my close friend.
Alright, I think we just hit on something when we started talking about pterodactyls. Like we lost half the room when we started talking about pterodactyls, like, and how they might
What's
be
wrong with
dragons.
pterodactyl?
Nothing. I have nothing against pterodactyls. In fact, I said I wanted one. But you said they remind you of dinosaurs, and I'm like, yes, they do. Like, and then all of a sudden, like, I went migrated and I came back and half the room was gone. And I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. You call it Lonnie's fault, but like, whatever. Like pterodactyls and bean dragons, like, and then everyone was like, we can't talk about this anymore. We gotta go. And they disperse. Like, I think we're on something.
Let's get out of here.
They'll get bored and come back because this is the only room they're gonna laugh their ass off all the time. Because I'm here. And look, you're here. That do we need much more?
Like,
hey, I'm just talking to you guys, laughing my ass off, and count money.
And this bastard last night.
You guys would be proud of me. I'm grinding up a little bit more, so
that's fine. I'm feeling nice fight too. But I do think, all right, get this shit. Last night I got fucked up. Georgia had done lost. I was in a bad fucking mud. And I had his mates going, and everybody was talking, having a good time. So I just rolled up and went to sleep. You did, right? And the snowbird went in there at that time, but I hear this fucking leprechaun ass coming there. Brandon, wake up, fire! Brandon, get up, wake up! You gotta smoke with me. I'm like, you son of a bitch, I was finally sleeping good, you bastard. He fucked it up. And then, by the way, I owe you a kick in the ass too, because after that, I went back to sleep and had a goddamn dream about sitting on my head.
Wait, are you yelling at me right now?
No, I'm yelling at Stoner.
Okay. I'm like, what did I damn do? Like, I don't think I did anything. Like, oh my god.
You did. You were fine. You wouldn't even come up and talk.
Alright, cool.
Although I think I know why. There were several reasons you could have picked why, but then
Yeah, they're all cute, but it's nice when you can teach one like something. It's easier to train. How old is your dog now? He is. How old is Chloe? 13 to 14. I love animals. Yeah, she's an elderly dog. Does she howl? Does she cry? Like, does she do any of that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. Mm-hmm. Especially if she gets like all excited. We've only gotten to see her like actually track an animal. Like where we were living up on Lake George, it was a lot of like tall grass all the way down the cliff, so you could watch her like wind back and forth through all the tall grass, like tracking the animal. And then she chased the cat right up a tree, and sure enough, you couldn't get her to come back until Jay went down there and like told her it was a good girl and like brought her back, like gave her the command. But yeah, she does the whole howl thing, the baying, the aru. Every time I love that. Howl, I love that. That traditional hound. Yeah, the whole neighborhood knows she's out there. She's doing that to like anything that moves. Has your dogs ever eaten an edible on accident?
Not an accident.
Well, Chloe's fine. So he's always been around that stuff, but like when we first got her, we ate a roach out of the ashtray. And when I say like the dog's part goat, I'm not even kidding. Like she has a sensitive stomach, but she will put everything in her mouth. If it's edible, she's swallowing it. And we started eating like roaches out of the ashtrays and like would act dumb like she's having a party all night long. And then as she's gotten older and we noticed that it's harder for her to move, she'll steal edibles from me. So like once in a while, like once a week, she was stealing an edible. So I just started, we give her Cheez-Its now. Like every morning, we give her like 2-3 Cheez-Its that are infused, and she seems to like be happy and in less pain. It helps her move around for the day. Like she's arthritic. Oh, she's old. She's an old girl. Yeah, she's an old girl. All she wants to do is hang out on her blanket now. I love that. I hope I get like that one day. Yeah, Chase, like put up a plant picture. I get a picture of her laying in the sun in front of her plants. All right, hold on. Put it up. You gotta send me a photo or something. I gotta see it.
I'm so stoned.
Me too. I just hit the bong. I feel great.
Yeah, make sure they go back to stay back to Jockey's place.
Better.
Don't know me fucking tits, I swear to fuck, man. It's fucking what? 5 minutes. Fucking nice close. 10:30 here. Okay.
Yeah.
4 hours and a half and then 3 hours of Shorty's place. No matter.
You don't think you'll make it, buddy?
Ah, yes, I.
What's up, Elon?
Oh my God, Dave, DJ Dave in the house. DJ Dave in the house. Hungro, Katie, Eagles, Don, Shorty, Pink, Steve, everyone in the house. We hi. I'm not because I'm started the week, but I will. I always think I got a serious question, Giggles. Why we love coffee and weed at the same time? What is the explanation for that? I know it feels good, but what do you find that so good mix? Like it's like heaven on earth.
I just know a joint and a coffee, 1 hour per pick up. It's just a habit. When I have a joint in my hand, I have a cup of coffee beside me.
But it's like
gonna make them. Just keep going all day.
it's like a magic combination. Magic combination. Like one give you a lot of strength for my case ADHD, like super fast, but the other one makes me think. So it's kind of like magic combination. I always think that was Giggles mix. I always think about it now, like Giggles mix. I'm gonna call it Giggles
I just
mix.
make cheap lattes, cheap fucking milk, sugar, instant coffee, latte.
Do you start the day with indica or sativa?
Whatever joint I have left from the night before. Usually, oh shit, yeah. Usually Granddaddy Purple the last 2 nights. No, it was what's the name of it? Ice cream cake last night. So the ice cream cake this morning.
Do you notice the difference between both?
Not really. I was too stoned. I was still a bit stoned this morning when I woke up. Because like, I'm not going to sleep until 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm back awake at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. You're still a bit stoned, like when you're waking up and picking the joint up or your ashtray and lighting it up before you get out of bed.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I am.
I swear, like every night I go to bed with enough, at least so I have one joint in the ashtray when I wake up. And some of the times, a lot of the times I fall asleep with one in my mouth and I wake up with that beside me in the bed.
Yeah.
Because weed joints go out and you don't know what I mean? They're not like cigarettes that keep burning and burning and burning. You take a pull out a joint, you wait for a minute, go to smoke it again. Most of the time it's gone out. So, same when you're going to sleep. Then you go to pull off it again, it's gone out. You're probably asleep.
I reset the body with a sauna. I get all that and the sweat out in the gym and I'm a new person, yeah.
Where did your mind go, dude?
Katie, nice puppy. I love the new puppy. It's cute.
I appreciate you, Pilon. I love him dearly. He's passed out next to me right now. He's passed out of sleep. He really loves weed. I've realized whenever I go bowl pack, he always puts his fucking face in it, like he's about to eat the weed out my bowl. I don't know if I've had a dog that likes weed like him, but he gets fucking, his eyes get red, like super red while we're smoking. It's so cute. But yeah, he's doing well, Pilon. He just turned 9 weeks on Friday.
Nice. He's big already. 9 weeks, very big.
No, he's not big. He looks, everyone thinks, I was just saying to Homegrown, he looks big, but he's not that big. Everyone that sees him in person is surprised how small he is. He's probably only 8 or 9 pounds.
Must be the camera. Makes it look big.
Yeah, he does look big in the camera.
It's pretty cool because my dog, he had one by accident when I used to do the mix for edibles, and I put it in the garden, so he was eating from the garden, and I didn't notice. And one day he was just tripping over, like just tripping, you know. And I got worried, like that's really bad. I started reading about it and everything, but it's nothing wrong, like. But I got scared because he was like, "That's."
I bet they just want to sleep, you know.
Mine was just tripping. He gets into he naturally. It's like me. Naturally, we tripping. We born high, and I think dogs are very similar to the owners. So, for many years with me, so it became like that. But that day was getting into the plants and tripping out like a human. You know, it was like having a trip, and I'm like looking at it like, wow, dude. And he helped a lot for his arthritis because the back legs didn't have much like movement, So when I have weed, it was like he forgets about it. It was just too into a trip that the body was whatever, and it felt like even young. I think weed was like a magic thing. It just meant to happen that he naturally ate it. But I got worried. Because I never thought. But yeah, it's good. And then the doctors, the vet told me that it's good for them. That is not bad. Not too much, but like everything. Yeah.
I'm glad that there's stuff that can help dogs with that kind of stuff. And I don't think it's bad when the dog gets stoned. Just not heavily. But dogs can be stoned a little.
It's like koalas, Koalas are all day stoned. They get up, they eat the leaf, and they get super high, and they just chilling on the tree. What a life! Next life, I want to choose a koala.
That's the good life. That's the goal. I put up a picture of Chloe sitting with the plants. Yo, girl. She's so cute. She looks like she's had a really good life with you guys. That makes me really happy. Yeah, she definitely has. We've sniffed a lot of things along the way.
No shit. I bet. A damn dog.
That's all the hound dog wants to do all day long. She just wants to smell stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And take rides to, she likes going to the Agway. So, that's, her favorite place to go because there are so many things to smell. So, she used to get really excited about going there. And, that's, the only store we would take her in and we'd let her pick out. So stable. Her hips aren't stable anymore. So, yeah. But, yeah. We've had a good time. We've had a good time together. I used to take her to Massachusetts every weekend. So, yeah. Yeah, she always went on weed runs with us. Absolutely.
Answer. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab something to eat and be back for Shorty Space.
Yeah, us too. Katie, come back for Shorty Space. And everybody else, of course. Elon. Yeah. Jiggle, have a great night.
See you all there, yeah.
You too.
Make me joints now. Have an hour.
Make your joints, set an alarm so you don't, in case you fall asleep.
I won't go to sleep. I'll be making the joints.
Let's go fucking.
On the bit. See you, DJ.
Later, everybody. Yeah.
Let's go fucking.
Let's go fucking.
Right questions. It was like, it's proper.
I just like today. So I'm gonna stuff like Oscars is new PFP. Look at that shit. Let's fucking go for Oscars. Lady. No, I ain't doing shit, bro. I need to get back on the million. I just been fucking off today. It's a Sunday, so I'm not trying to go to the
Trying to distract myself in the chaos, but
Yeah, well, that's the thing about chaos. It's always there, always prevalent.
So I'm kind of trying to like also relax properly, not trying to always work and trying to play games, but games are kicking my ass. It's not really fun.
What game you play right now?
Ready.
One in and play the fucking game. I could just go ahead and buy and be the third biggest holder. The money is peanuts. It's like I've got that much fucking money just like sitting on my dresser. It's like it's just peanuts. So what I'm saying, do they want to do something, or all these motherfuckers here just broke as fuck? Hey, I'll answer this question. I don't know. Right? I don't know. That's number one. I do not know. The reason why I'm in and I have the code, right, and I'm about to buy it, this 53 pipe move. I'll wait a bit. I should get more. The reason why I'm in is just because I think that the shit that this nigga tend to say he fuck with, just, I don't know, and I posted it at 39K. But even at $1 million market, you can like most people can still get in, and it doesn't make a fuck. Even at $1 million, so it's like, are we playing around with broke motherfuckers, or do they want to run something? Like that's the thing. Yeah, like, I asked him specifically. I'll show you the DM. So I asked him. I said, "Yo, man, you gonna send it?" He was like, "This is the rage one." I said, "All right, fucking, I'm riding this shit anyway." Now, I think that this is obviously an old coin. Caddy didn't launch it, right? But I do think that Caddy is the person that is the frontline nigga, and there's other people behind it for whatever reason, right? And I think Caddy is the front nigga. I think Caddy goes out there, chills it out loud, gets a little following because he hits the win, right? Despite y'all different. Do I need to unblock Caddy being I'm the second biggest holder of the coin? Like, do I need to unblock Caddy? Because I'm not bullshitting you. When I say I'm the second biggest holder, I'm the second biggest holder. And if I want to, for fucking shits and giggles, I can put 500 soul in this motherfucker if I want to. You'll be surprised. You know what I did? I finally said, fuck it. When ETH, I had so many wallets. I've had so many fucking wallets. I had almost 1,400 ETH, somewhere between 12 to 1,400 ETH sitting on the blockchain with 96 ETH, 32 ETH, 64 ETH, 64 ETH, 92 ETH, 92 ETH, 64 ETH, 33 ETH for fucking 5 goddamn years. And ETH couldn't hold above fucking 4,000 but for goddamn 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to make some goddamn money. Y'all want to make some fucking money? Yes or no? So, but all this shit of PvP to do what? Get a Happy Meal? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, to make $50, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible. Let's run this motherfucker.
Let Caddy. Where's Caddy?
Somebody send me Caddy's app because I don't know how to. Honestly, this phone's fucked. So as soon as you send me his app in the DM, I can click on it and hit unblock.
Send him the app. I'll send Caddy the space.
All right,
I'm not in the syndicate. I'm not in the syndicate.
Yazan, what's up? Salam alaikum.
I'll send it. I'll send it. Salam. Tax to the buyer. Buy what? This shit. Are you fucking crazy, bro? What shit, actually? This rage? Yeah. Oh, no. Actually, I did. I put 2 soul in when Robotnik sent it. But I did put 2 soul. It's fucking pocket assumptions.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to see what I put in. Just let it know. Like, it's really just pocket change. Okay, so I have put in, I
already know what I put in. It says I've invested 14.98 SOL. I've cashed out 4.9 SOL. So I've got 10 SOL in it. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, tomorrow morning is Monday. I'm going to be drinking coffee and be on Out Show at 10:30 in the morning. Yeah, think about it. At 10:30 in the morning, I'll be on Out Show. And two of my guys will be out working, and they will collect the $2,000 tomorrow while I'm drinking coffee at 10:30. So they'll show up to work at 8 o'clock, and by 2.5 hours, they'll make me $2,000 that quick.
Easy. Candy said unblock you.
I just did. Tell them to refresh his shit. Tell them to refresh. Unblock him. Doc sent it to me.
Yeah, I sent it to you already. It's in your Twitter DM.
Yeah. He's unblocked. Now, just tell him to refresh or something?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, because he's unblocked. Because I see him in the room now. But let me do this. Sometimes.
He's here. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me do this because
for felony trespass.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you just because how the fuck the felony trespass? Like, what is a felony trespass? He's trying to jump off a building. He was like,
I've been on the Federal Reserve 2 different times. I've been in the tunnels and bridges.
He's like one of those hardcore guys that like jumps, like goes to the edges of buildings. Bro. You don't fuck with anything the government got going on. Like, you don't trespass zones. Like, don't mess around with schools.
I got a terroristic threat with federal trespass.
Don't mess around with that.
Why, Banks? Why?
Don't mess around with that type of stuff.
Well, remember like back in the ETH days, I was posting those pictures.
Oh yeah, we remember that shit.
Wait, did they catch you doing it, or they caught the pictures?
Well, they ended up finding out who I was after trying to find me for 2 years.
Through the pictures that you put out on help yourself, right? You just documented it all.
All you had to do was
you couldn't just do it in private. You just had to fucking wet bandit.
I did for a year.
You just had to wet bandit it. You just had to wet bandit it. You like wet bandit from home, like Barcelona wet bandit. You know what? Not only am I going to commit the crime, I'm going to make sure everyone does.
Well, that's a new phenomenon, bro. Like, you'll see like gangbangers posting videos of them holding up guns and stuff like that. Social media causes people to just want to post their crimes, make them public, and then get caught up for it. And that never used to exist. That's why there's a lot of cyber intelligence units where their whole job is they're just like a fucking Zach XBT of the internet. And they're able to just find people. So somebody said, yo, there's a guy, whatever, Banks is posting online. They're able to find Banks fairly quickly.
It took them 2.5 years because I made it hard.
2.5 years, bro. You're never safe, you know? There's some dumb shit. If they catch you, it's like,
yeah, we were just. Wait. Oh, yeah. I
wait until the statute of limitations runs out, then you start flexing it, bro. You think Rick Ross and all those other rappers rap about it the day it happened? No, they waited for it to expire, bro. Come on. Yeah, I mean,
statute of limitations.
To be honest, Fawcett,
3 to 5
let me tell you something about Lil Durk ain't waiting for no statute of limitations to slide by before he says he spun the block on his opposition because they killed. They're talking about it day up, bro. They can't wait to go on Twitter. They'll repost it. Bro, there's a Twitter page. It's called the Chicago Scanner. And it's just a guy that just like obsessively listens to police scanners. And anytime there's shots let off in a certain neighborhood, anybody that had anything to do with it, or if it's your ops, bro, they find the tweet and they retweet it, bro. It's the craziest shit I've ever, bro. I promise, bro. I promise you, wallahi, it's the craziest shit in my life I've ever seen. You can find a Chicago police page and look through who retweets what, and you'll get to know who's doing what in Chicago. It's a phenomenon. I'm telling you. It's like people really, you know. Right, I got one. September 26th, Roosevelt Wabash. A group of 10 to 12 teens in a jewel lot started using shopping carts to crash into the park. Oh, wait, no, I thought I said jewelry store. Hold on. They hit the Rolex store recently. They hit the Rolex store on Michigan Ave. They shot.
I think that wasn't that fake just to try to get the. Didn't they say wasn't that a setup just to try to get the ICE in there, in the National Guard? I heard they faked that.
I don't know
because there was the press was there within seconds.
I don't know, bro. Where they did it at is pretty active right there. You know, maybe the press wasn't there, but the press's office is on Michigan Avenue. You know.
Do you put that past Trump?
No, I wouldn't put it past them at all, bro.
To fake rob a Rolex store.
Yeah, but I also know that the YNs in Chicago, they're robbing Rolex. They're doing smash and grabs.
Morning. How are you, Millie?
Thanks.
I'm not sure, bro. I've never really tried to rob Rolex.
Morning. How are you? Domestic Terminal 2?
I can't know how to do it. Go to sites or something.
Yeah, you click on go to the numbers of the chart, and then when you're there, you click on.
Just go switch faucet. No, you click. I'm just doing this thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay. I love to see. I love to not switch on people. Some of you that's actually yeah. Glad to help you snitch. You know, to be honest, it's a good thing that there's law and order. Law and order is good. Think about it, you're gonna have kids and set them off into the world. As a kid doing bad, law and order is bad. But as an adult, that wants to have kids, wants to have a family to safe. You want chaos.
Yeah, law and order according to that.
That's just like, well, like, please don't smash and grab the Rolex.
Okay, that's
you know, like they're stealing cars downtown Chicago, bro. They put out a notice to anybody that's driving Jeep. They like the Jeep Grand Cherokees. Pretty much saying if you have a Jeep Grand Cherokee, use the wheel lock. Fucking, they have like boots, bro, like downtown Chicago. We're not talking about in the hood. We're talking about where it used to be beautiful. It's leaking into areas it didn't want to leak into. And I never thought about it that Messiah, well, that might be the case. I've never seen this. Because these people want to go ahead and like take out, like, there's no way of dueling a man or killing a man and getting away with it anymore. Even though like Andrew Jackson dueled a man and got away with it. Like we need that, like, we're suspended like Northern Nevada murders.
It was existed, Boston. Wasn't it the military, whatever, when they took off
Jazz. Yeah, jazz. Like all of Arizona Boston. Like we just used Arizona as a jail too. So we sent all criminals there. Fucking bro, just keep them in there, bro.
Any person that is in this country that was
in Washington, yeah, bro, they're gonna get their license plates made up. Hey, Trump supporters, sit down here. Come on. No, I'm a Trump supporter, bro. Fucking let's go. This is how the space is. Even Canadians go send them first, bro. And I personally say we make a certain, there to be two sections of America. The Eastern Bloc and the Western Bloc. The Eastern Bloc will be somewhere in either Kentucky or Missouri. A little close to St. Louis and Chicago. So two of most gangs can go down to the militarized zone and shoot at each other, whatever they want, and they can't get a murder charge. And then we'll have one in like Nevada. That way, if you have beef with like the West Coast gang banger, you can only go to Nevada and handle your beef like that. Like, or if you're like causing too much trouble in one of the zones, you get sent to the other. You know, you can like braggers or deal with touching thing. Or you don't have to wait till you grow up is the best part where you start as a young. Just got some time. You can start at 10 years old, bro. To be honest, bro, it's better if you start at 11 because then if you catch your heavy cases and we're in your stripes before 18. At 5 years, wait, the statute of limitations, you get away with 5. No, it depends on you. It depends on the, like, if you were trespass. Everything except murder kind of statute of limitations. They pass like 20. It's about 5. Financial crimes, like, definitely. Like about wire fraud faucet. Check one, and that's under the same. Wire fraud statute. Years. It is 5 years from the date of the offense. So you commit wire fraud. Yeah, 5. We shall judge on the committee. Why?
Let me know if it gets too cold.
So you're telling me that if I can get private, my criminal's not even here? Wait, for real faucet, is that a federal? Is that a federal? Federal code is 18 USC. Wire fraud is federal.
Dude, if somebody committed wire fraud on the 1st of January 2020, prosecutors must charge them by the 1st of January 2025. All charges will be dropped.
Yo, wait, yo.
King A, you're good, bro.
Yo, King A, you just got
High TV, brother. 4 years, man. Lay low. I knew there was a reason why I haven't paid my taxes in 4 years. Lay low, brother.
Yeah, how about taxes, Fawcett? How long? So what, and tax evasion or non-payment of taxes?
So tax evasion.
No, let's be right. Non-payment taxes, national notation. So for most unpaid taxes, you have 10 years after the debt has been assessed. So if you haven't paid your taxes since the 2016, you got